everybody, and welcome back. This is ASMR Pyro, and today we're going to continue with the topic of money and books. I recently finished The Psychology of Money. Great book, great book, especially if you're young and trying to learn about investing and money, people, the world. Great book. If you're interested in the book, the link will be in the description down below. So today I'm going to be drinking some coffee and going over the top 6, in my opinion, top 6 pointers from this book, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. First off, the topic that no one is crazy, and that perspective is everything. I'll just read some of these excerpts. The challenge for us is that no amount of studying or open-mindedness can genuinely recreate the power of fear and uncertainty. Studying history makes you feel like you understand something, but until you've lived through it and personally felt its consequences, you may not understand it enough to change your behavior. An individual investor's willingness to bear risk depends on personal history. So, in the idea that no one is crazy when it comes to money, a few things come to mind. Perspective is everything. My goals, aspirations, my current financial situation, the way I was raised, the way I see the world, the way the world impacts me every day is different than you. No one's crazy. You can get rich off investing long-term in index funds. You can get rich selling NFTs. You can throw all of your money into the stock market, double it, and pull it out the next day. You can also lose everything. No one's crazy. No one's crazy. When it comes to money, it has to take into account human behavior, whereas like physics or any other major science comes down to facts, data, numbers. If you were to say something that's proven in physics is wrong, you would have to prove it, and most likely you're not going to be able to prove it, so people probably think you're crazy. But with money, anything goes, anything can happen. It's in your best interest to understand that you might think somebody's crazy because they did something crazy in your opinion with their money, but they might think the same thing about you. Second pointer is that there is a lofty relationship between luck and risk. And luck and risk are both the reality that every outcome in life is guided by forces other than individual effort. Everything worth pursuing has less than 100% odds of succeeding. Risk is just what happens when you end up on the unfortunate side of that equation. So when it comes to luck and risk, in my opinion, risk you can minimize or you can maximize depending, again, on the world around you, the situation that you're personally in. Luck just happens. No one can tell you what the stock market's going to do in 6 months. You might get lucky and triple, quadruple all of your money. You might have taken a lot of risk and not been lucky and lost everything. in our day-to-day lives, not just money. A lot of guys say luck has nothing to do with it. I disagree. I think you can increase your chance of being lucky by working hard and paying attention, using your time wisely, and when things are set out before you for you to take advantage of, you have to take advantage of them. Risk. Again, I'm in my 20s. I can probably afford to take more risk with my money right now than, say, somebody in their 60s getting ready to retire. Third pointer has to do with never having enough. So, accept the fact that you might have enough, even if it's less than those around you. Reputation is invaluable. Freedom and independence are invaluable. Family and friends are invaluable. Being loved by those who want to love you is invaluable. Happiness is invaluable. So, talking about what's valuable to you, what's invaluable, as in what you can't give up in life, and having enough versus never having enough. I think in today's society, we're so used to having instant gratification, we're so used to seeing other people with more worldly possessions, what we perceive as having more happiness than our own when we get on Instagram or any social media. I think what this chapter was really trying to focus on was that, yes, money is valuable, and it allows us to experience more of the world with less pain, less worry, less discomfort. Gives us more opportunities. But spending time with your family, if you work so much that you neglect spending time with your family and friends, and in doing so ruin those relationships, is the value of that money more valuable to you than the value of those friends and family members? Something that I feel like I do a pretty good job is balancing the two. But one point that really stuck out to me on this topic is the value of money when it comes to giving you freedom. Freedom of time. Which leads us into our next pointer. The highest form of wealth is the ability to wake up every morning and say, I can do whatever I want to today. Having a strong sense of controlling one's life is a more dependable predictor of positive feelings of well-being than the objective conditions of life we have considered. Money's greatest intrinsic value is its ability to give you control over your time. Time is invaluable. None of us know how much time we have in this world. We want to use it optimally, to the best of our abilities, to reach our goals and live a fulfilled life. If you're smart with your money, if you invest, if you work hard, live within your means, save, you can become wealthy in terms of having the freedom to do what you want, when you want to, with who you want to. For me, I got 30 more years in the workforce. I hope to retire early and travel the world with my wife. But if I don't invest now, if I don't save, if I don't work hard now and plan for that future, surely that future won't happen the way I foresee it. If I don't have the means, the money to go wherever I want, whenever I want, with whoever I want. I don't know if I'll truly be happy. The next pointer is that wealth is what you don't see on the outside. The way to be rich is to spend money you have, and not the money you don't have. It's really that simple. Which is good advice, but it may not go far enough. The only way to be wealthy is to not spend the money that you do have. It's the very definition of wealth. Rich is your current income, but wealth is hidden. It's income not spent. Its value lies in offering you options, flexibility, and growth. I think the definition between being rich and being wealthy is sometimes neglected. I feel like everybody sees a guy making $1 million. Oh, I want to be that guy. I want to make $1 million. Well, is he spending that $1 million every single year? Or is he setting half of it aside? Is he starting educational accounts for his children? Is he putting away for retirement, investing in the long term, saving money in case something happens to his health and he has to get surgery? Who knows? Wealth is what you don't see. It's what people do with their money behind the scenes, in the dark, to prepare themselves for a long and prosperous future. The last pointer of this video is a good one. Everyone's different. We're all playing our own game, and we all have our own goals. When a commentator on CNBC says, "You should buy this stock," keep in mind they don't know who you are. Are you a teenager trading for fun? An elderly widow on a limited budget? A hedge fund manager trying to shore up your books before the quarter ends? Are we supposed to think those three people have the same priorities? And whatever level a particular stock is trading at is right for all three of them right now? That is crazy. Everybody's different. I said I'm in my 20s. The way I invest now with a certain stock might be different than my father trying to retire. Our goals, our aspirations, our experiences, our fears, our willingness to take risk, our family, our education, what the world has done to us, what we've done for the world. Everybody's different. We might all be playing a game, trying to gain happiness, but we all have different goals. So in that game, we're all our own characters with our own strengths and weaknesses. And what I might be trying to do is different than what you might be trying to do. So just be wary about who you compare yourself to in the world. Next time you see that stock market millionaire who got rich in 2 weeks, starting from nothing, what game were they playing? What are their goals? Is that exactly how you think? Does he share, she share, they share the same exact goal as you do? It's highly unlikely. Remember that next time that you compare yourself to others. Remember that you as an individual and your own personal goals are what you need to be focusing on. So, there you have it. Those are my favorite 6 informational pointers from the book, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Again, if you're interested in reading this book for yourself, and I highly recommend you do, the link will be down below in the description. If you like this video, please leave a like, comment on things I can improve on, as I am a new ASMR artist, and subscribe if you want to see my future content. Thank you, and talk to you later.